Very excited. You know, as everybody always says, you're sick of playing against your own guys. So, you know, Hamilton's a great opponent. It's a great organization. It has been for a very long time, and it's going to take our best effort to win. But it's been a great training camp, a great week of prep, and we're excited about it.
We've been kind of talking about this all week, but obviously a lot of moving pieces. It looked like a pretty successful off-season for Hamilton, just how many guys they brought in. But how challenging is it to get? I mean, I know you know the coaches, I know you know their philosophies, but when there's different personnel in there, how do you prep for a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's always hard with it being the first game. You know, it seems like guys usually are who they are, but to your point, there are some new guys that are there. There's some new guys they brought in that are very, very good football players. You know, I think trying to settle in the first and second quarter to figure out where personnel is going to be, how they're trying to defend certain things that we do is always important, and especially it seems more magnified this early in the season. But like you said, they brought in some really good football players, so we're going to play at a high level to win.
I don't know if you have an opinion or paid any attention to it, but the whole thing's been dominating a little bit of the. I don't want to say overshadowing week one, but just a lot of the nationalized American and those kind of rules. And I'm wondering if you've got a take on that or opinion about that rule. And
I honestly, did that happen last year or a year ago? I don't even know, but I didn't really realize it was even going on. That was a thing until yesterday, so I don't really have much of an opinion on
it yet. As a guy who almost had the game taken away from him several years ago, coming back now, you must really appreciate and cherish being part of this team with the continuity and the contending window wide open. Just put that into words.
Yeah, definitely. You appreciate every meeting, every practice, every game in this sport because you never know when it's going to be taken away from you, whether it's an injury or, the harsh reality is that you're always trying to get replaced, or that you're always trying to be replaced by somebody else. I don't think I said that correctly, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, so it's there's definitely a magnitude of appreciation, especially as you get older and you start to think about those things a little bit more. But Osh preaches it to us, and I think that we have a group of guys that really understand, just how grateful that we are to be here in this spot and playing football for one, as a job. Also to we've been fortunate enough to be around each other now for quite a few years. Our families have become friends. So it's been really great. I think gratitude is a very powerful thing. It's something we talk about often, and it's always great to keep that in mind throughout the ebbs and flows of the season.
And it's finite, right? It can't go on forever, and some people think this team's getting old.
Even Brady retired,
The core is all 30 plus, right?
Yeah.
So do you think? Does it feel like the window's not staying open forever? We gotta cash in while we're here.
I don't know. I think in this league, the window's there. Every season for every team. There's always so much turnaround. Obviously there hasn't been a lot of turnaround for us, to your point, but there hasn't been any discussions about that. I'm just being honest with you. It's I still think that we all believe that we can do this at a high level, and nobody's in there thinking about retirement or anything like that. So, but I understand where you're coming from, but I do know that Ed put together a nice piece the other day. We're not that much older than everybody else.
Okay.
Again, Stanley Bryant brings up the meeting a little bit, but yeah, we got a lot of guys that play a lot of football. I know Nick Dembski here. Darren just told me before I walked in here, it's his 100th game. It's awesome. Just he's one of my favorite teammates that I've ever had. I think one of the smartest people I've ever been around on the football field, and the things that he can do, with the football, without the football, the things he does for us. It's hard to really put into words, and really happy for him. It's a big accomplishment. It's a testament to how he takes care of himself and his love for the game.
And game one.